Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to a new series. This is going to be, I guess, replacing Enigmatica. If Enigmatica gets back up and working, I'm still messing with it. If it gets back up and working, we'll return to that. But, to put something else in its place, right, I had some suggestions on the Enigmatica update video, from Voltaire and Capital Orange about Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. And this is actually a pack. I know a couple other people had brought it up in the past. And so I downloaded it, and I played around with it for a bit in a test world. Uh, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It has a lot of really cool mods, and the integration for everything is so spot on. It's one of... If everything works out, with it, and it's smooth... I mean, I will say this pack is a resource hog. It is an absolute resource hog, and it's very, very, very exploration focused in the way that it works. There's this thing, basically mana dust from thermal expansion. It's ancient dust in this pack, and it only comes from dungeons, and it's used a lot. It's used quite a bit. And the recipes, a lot of the recipes, like we're talking hundreds of recipes, are crafted through the extended crafting tables. So you have a lot of stuff that goes into them, and it's a very in-depth pack, and it's got mods like rock hounding, it's got evil craft, it's got mechanism. It doesn't have Ender IO. It does have Botania, blood magic. It's just got a ton of magic and tech mods and exploration mods. It's got ice and fire in there. It's got Mousie's mobs, and we are going to call this Asgard LP. More world options. We're going to set world type to realistic. And we're going to use the seed as... we'll call it... We'll do the same as the name of the pack. Or the name of the thing. So, Asgard LP. And then... Let's preview. This might take a minute. I know making a world in this pack, it takes a bit. And let's do a quick preview. I'm going to start genning this. It's going to take a minute. So I'll be back whenever it's done. Okay, it's done pre-genning, and it looks like right around in here is going to be our spawn. Chances are, it says it's a slime chunk, but it's a woodlands biome. And if we zoom out, this I pre-genned 100 chunk radius, but it looks like a pretty decent area to start in. Like, we'll be in here, and there's some water and stuff. And I quite like it. I think I like it. There's some snow not too far off, and I'm thinking actually right in here where we spawn in might be where we build. We'll see. I do kind of like this for kind of what I have in mind for this build for this pack. Okay, and since we're happy with it, I went ahead and started it. If you hit add post, it's going to post-gen the world. So you can see now it's kind of filling it with trees, and it looks like probably some kind of a little dungeon right there. Some kind of dungeon right there. It's basically generating everything that's going to populate these chunks. And it is going to take a while. This part takes a lot longer than just the preview generation. So I'll be back once it finishes these 40,000 chunks and everything's genned. And that way our world should be pretty smooth. In Rad Pack, you kind of had to do your pre-gen and your post-gen while you were in the pack, or while you were playing. On here, luckily, we can pre-gen and post-gen before we get into the world, which will be great. Okay, and I did go ahead and fix this. Like, if you go here, it says anything above makes 250 milliseconds per tick. Makes no sense. It actually slows down the speed. So I've got this set to 250. It was set to 1,000 like, by default. So, anyways, it's actually moving through a little bit quicker now. It's not stopping every time the RAM fills up, and it's actually making the whole process a little bit faster. So just a heads up, I would suggest you change that over. Okay, everything, all the post generation is done now. So you can see it's all populated with trees and all that stuff. So we're going to say keep world. And we're going to give it a second. It's probably going to take a minute. I didn't pre-gen my test world, because I was just messing around, mainly around spawn and stuff, and looking through things and messing around in the quest book and all that fun stuff. So I didn't bother pre-genning it. So we did actually pre-gen a smaller area than we did in Rad. I think it'll be fine. I think so. I mean, I think with this pre-genner we can come back out and pre-gen again, like further. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll find out. Okay, our world has been pre-genned, and I am loading it up. So it should, I think it'll actually probably start faster than when I did my test world. I know my test world took about a minute to start the world up the first time. But I will say that the second time, it was still a decently long time. So, I mean, this pack, like I said, this pack is pretty heavy, pretty resource intensive. So, but I think combining the pre-gen and also set some of the visual settings down just slightly, and I think it should be okay. I think so. And as far as the build goes, I have some ideas of things I might like to try, but you know, I'm not 100% sure on any particular build style yet. We'll take a look at the terrain and we'll kind of get into the pack, and then we'll go from there, like usual. So, okay, we are into the world, and it looks like we spawned in at night. What? Okay. We got the Childhood Blues, craft a botanical brewery, and use it to create a brew of any kind. I don't know about this starting at night. But anyways, you start with a vial of shielding. You get 4 leafy chicken sandwiches. Your backpack has apples. Diminishing return star after eating any food 5 more times. And then we got an Akashic Tome to start with, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Oh, and it's actually got the Actual Editions Manual, the Astral Tome, Forester's Manual, On the Dynamics of Integration, Materials in You, the One Pro Breed Me, and the Digital Guide. So, that is kind of nifty. Okay, so we're going to put that away. This actually has Soulbound 2 on it. So, quite useful. Okay, so, anyways, let's get started here. What do we got here? Golden Raspberry Leaves from Benny's Extra Trees. Okay. Well, I'll take it, because that's golden raspberries. Actually, okay, I can't just harvest those. I didn't think so. Okay, shrub wood. And then we have red currant leaves here. And I will take those. Oh, let me turn off auto jump. I don't want that on. So we got a decent amount of food to start with. And Animania is in the pack, so... And it's a little bit more... I didn't notice any, like, just cows spawning like they did in Enigmatica. So we're actually going to have to... Underground Biomes is in the pack. We're going to have to actually do Animania proper for animal stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and gather up the rustic herbs whenever I see them, because we are going to be getting into rustic alchemy fairly quick into this pack, because it is exploration and combat and dungeon heavy, so we might as well. This copper axe has Venom 1 on it. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get ourselves some wood. I'm kind of waiting till day before I open up the quest book, because I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit scary. We've got a cherry bomb bush, of course, from Dungeon Tactics. I see a pumpkin over there. I'm going to grab that. It seems like we automatically pull in everything, I'm noticing. Black Lotus, I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to grab these pumpkins. Oh, no! Ah! I don't know why it spawned us in here at night. It's terrible. Terrible. Anyways, sun's starting to come up. Let's get away from here. Oh, Dungeon Tactics Ambush Trap. We can actually go underneath this thing, and there's a chest here. Let's see. We got some water, some iron. I'm probably just going to grab all of this, I imagine. Diamantine plates. Hamburgers. Okay. Yeah, we'll just take everything. And we might get some armor off this guy, maybe? Monster Hunter Advanced Bunch. Yeah. No, we got Inferium Essence. Oh, we kept the ambush trap. Yay. Okay, anyways, let's see. This is where we started at. We'll probably just set up like a forward base for now. A place to call home. Maybe even just a little hole in the ground. I don't know. If we take a look inside of our quest book, we have a few things here. There's the Wild Hunt, which we have to kill 10 zombies. This is basically hunting quests for bosses and mobs and stuff like that. There's a reward tab. This is filled with different rewards that we can buy. I'm sure we'll get into this later on. For right now, we're going to just leave that as is. And then there's the main quest line. You have this is an update quest. You know, if whenever there's an update, we'll update the quest with it. And then right here we have a welcome task. It says, welcome to Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. This quest book provides step-by-step instructions on how to use all the different mods. Like that, you learn quickly and efficiently. The difficulty determines the reward you get for completing a quest. The more difficult the quest, the better the reward, of course. In my mod pack, most recipes are changed in order to make you use every mod there is to get to your goal. It is, of course, not only for professional players, but also for rookies. Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles has a very special reward system where each player automatically earns thermal expansion coins while questing. Use these coins to buy some stuff in the quest book shop or use it later to create RFFE power. And then there's an overview. There's copper coins, silver coins, gold coins, which can come from quests, but also from dungeons. Then there's platinum coins, lumium coins, and enderium coins, which do not come from dungeons. So we'll go ahead and detect, submit. Yeah. There we go. And then we have the Akashic Tome. In your starter backpack, you'll find a book called Akashic Tome. The Akashic Tome can be combined with mods documentation books and can store as many as you can fit in here. To add a book to it, simply combine them in the crafting table. You can have as many as you want, including duplicates. To morph the tome into another mods documentation book that is added to it, simply right-click and pick the one you want. I already set you up with some books. If you've been playing this mod pack for some time, you won't find anything in your starter backpack. But of course, you can craft an Akashic Tome. And we'll go ahead and detect and submit that one. Quest complete. Go, go, go. No. There we go. Okay, and then our first quest here, punching wood. Nope. Stop punching wood with your Mike Tyson fist and use that copper axe in your inventory. We have to get 5 wood and 2 sticks. Okay. And then we get 2... we get a couple pieces of wood. Okay, so we're going to set up... I'll tell you what, for right now, we're just going to set up right over here. In fact. So... let me just kind of dig into the ground a little bit. Yeah, it seems like everything just automatically warps into our inventory, which is kind of cool. I hadn't noticed that because I'd just been playing in creative mode. So, Comaltite. So I'm going to go ahead and get a couple pieces of wood. And we're going to get a crafting table and upgrade to a crafting station, of course. We'll go ahead and drop that. And then I'm actually going to need some more wood. More than what I've got here. Well, actually, there's a chest right over here somewhere. Right? Yeah, right over here. I'm going to go ahead and just grab this chest that we looted. And we'll just move this over here so that we've got it available. And I'm going to go ahead and just dump all this stuff into there. Because we don't need all this stuff on us at the moment. And then we'll go ahead and get our 2 sticks. And I think I still need... okay, there we go. We'll go ahead and claim that reward. So we got 2 oak wood from that. And then we need a crafting station, a wooden pick, and a wooden shovel. Okay. Well, I've got a crafting station already made. Dynamic oak tree. I think it vein mines, yeah, whenever you cut it down like that. Okay. And then we got 14 wood, 9 sticks. Okay, great. Great, great, great. Okay, so let's go ahead and... I need to defend this place as well. I'm going to go ahead and just turn all this into wood. We'll go ahead and get another crafting station. It never hurts to have additionals. And then we'll go ahead and get our wooden shovel and our wooden pick. And quest complete. And we get a wooden sword from that. Okay. Then next up, we need to get 16 dirt, 16 cobble, 16 sand, 16 clay, 16 gravel. Awesome. Okay, well, I've got the dirt already. That's not a problem. But I'm going to go out to the water. What in the world? Oh, it's thirsty. Okay. I was like, wait, is that a bucket floating there? But no, it's just a thirsty pig. Whoa. I don't like that being there. We'll close that off. I'm going to go ahead and gather up our sand and gravel for now while the sun's up. And I'm going to grab this rice as well because we will need that. Kind of just going through the motions at the moment of starting, you know, fresh into a world. So, luckily we've got water right here, and I know we're going to need this clay and stuff for starting TC. So, I imagine these first couple episodes will be kind of slow, but I'm sure you can tell from the amount of quests in this first tab alone, and there's actually quite a few tabs here. This pack's got a lot of quests. It has quite a few quests, in fact. Okay, so I'm going to head back over here, and I'm going to start digging out. Okay, but I need to start digging and seeing if I can come across... can I use any kind of cobblestone? Yeah, so I think we can use comatite cobble. Which, if so, this actually won't be that bad then. And I could go ahead and make a pickaxe, but I'm just going to keep mining for a minute. And, okay, quest complete, basic resources. Night's going to be setting soon. Okay. We get to pick between dirt, cobble, sand, clay, gravel. I'm going to take sand, I think. Yeah, might as well. Okay, so next up, Stone Age. We need to make stone tools and a furnace. Okay. Well, before we do that, I'm going to make some doors. Just so I can kind of block this little... oops. Just so I can block our little hidey hole away. Alright, let's start with the furnace, I think. And I need to make some charcoal, but I don't have any wood on me at the moment. Let me dump that. I don't need it anymore. There we go. There's all of that. Stone Age. We get 3 chocolate bars and a copper coin. Yay. Okay, find Kirby. We have to find a Kirby plushie. It says, help, I've been kidnapped. I'm in a chest in the middle of nowhere. Please help me. Well, according to ancient legends, Kirby is found in chests near astral sorcery shrines. Okay. And then there's protect your base. The wooden spikes do 1 damage, 0.5 hearts every 0.5 seconds, unless the mob has only 1 health. 0.5 hearts left, in which case it will not be damaged. Mobs will not walk around the block, but will try to walk over it as if it were a regular solid block. And then there's also making charcoal. Smelt logs in a furnace to obtain pieces of tiny charcoal and press 2 of them to charcoal briquet. And then we've got prepared flesh. Okay. I think... let's see. Well, it's nighttime right now. I can't go out and really do much of anything, so I'm just going to start digging down and hope that we find maybe some coal so I can make some torches. Because I don't think I want to go out at night. I see a lot of mobs on the map, and I'm kind of hopeful that I'll find some coal. Okay, well, I found an underground space down here. Not necessarily a good thing, but I did find one. Oh, and that looks like coal right down there. But I did see baby spiders moving around down there too, so... Oh yeah, this is a huge underground space. Okay, I'm going to head back up and dump off some of my inventory because I've got a bunch of stuff. I'm going to have to make another chest, though. That's fine. I really need the sun to come up. I think it would be safer just to go out here. So we'll do that. We'll just make a run for a tree and cut this thing down. Just so I can get some torches. That's all I want, just some torches. And the worst thing is until you get to coal, you're not going to be making a whole lot of torches. So, okay, there's 11. That'll be fine. Okay, so there's some tiny charcoal. Now, this stuff's not going to go very far. Because I don't think... Let's see. The charcoal... Okay, that does 4 torches. Yeah, we're going to go with... let's see here. It's not worth making your torches out of the tiny charcoal because you only get 1 torch per charcoal. So, 1 charcoal, 1 stick makes 1 torch. But if we go straight for the larger charcoal, we'll get 4. So we'll do that. Oh, you know what? It's not going to count that. Oh well, I got to make more anyways, so. Okay, and the sun's coming up, so I'm gonna go gather a bit more wood. Luckily, it's pretty easy, you know, since the trees fall. I do quite like that. The dynamic trees mod. Okay, we should be good for a bit. I'm gonna make... Actually, I got that smelted up. Let's go ahead and grab that. Make sure it detects it this time, and then we'll get our 2 charcoal. There we go. And we get 12 tiny charcoal and a copper coin for that. Yay. And then natural fuel, we have to find some coal. 10 pieces of coal. Okay, let me go ahead and turn that into proper charcoal, and we're going to make just a bunch of torches. Just because we can. Okay, so now I think we're going to need to go down into the actual cave. I do believe. So let's do this. I did light up a little bit what I could reach, you know, from standing up here. I didn't bring any food, but we're not going to be down here. Whoa. I died. I should have been... What was that? What in the world? What in the world? I should have... What? Okay. Let's do this. I don't know what... Oh, it's a troll. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I think he's stuck. And he doesn't seem to be... I think mob griefing is turned off or something. So he's not breaking the ground. So I'm just going to go for it. Your fingers tingle strangely as you handle the crystal. What does that mean? Maybe some rest will inspire you. Of course, that's starting Thaumcraft right there. I need more coal. I do. Okay, let me kill this guy. Acquire hardware. I got iron. Okay. Actually, there's some coal right there. I need to go back up and get some food. But, okay, I've got 6 coal so far. This underground is super dangerous, like right out the gate. It is. I mean, once I get a good bow, it will be a little bit easier. Meteorite block. Oh my gosh, I see you. Okay. I'd sure like to kill this guy. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave him alone. He can just stay there. He's not hurting me if he just stays down here, so. I saw an Enderman. Okay, we're going back up. We got the natural fuel quest done, and I'm happy. I'm happy. Let's get out of here. Okay, and this I'm going to throw away, because I don't need that anymore. Okay, let's see. We get a block of coal, a block of charcoal, or 3 copper coins. I'm going to take the 3 copper coins. I think that's a little bit more valuable. We could start delving into the quest book before too long, so... Okay, so next up, Let's see. We've got all about that silicon. That's starting to get into machines right there. Let's start with simply clay block. Okay. Do we want to get into that, or do we want to go for... this is seeds and stuff. Okay, I just finished... I dug down to Y10. It's just a little pathway. I did have to kind of curve it off. I blocked this off for right now because I don't really feel safe with it open, and then I just dug down. And luckily didn't hit any more underground sections. So we have a little tunnel that's dug down to Y10. And I will say that with a stone pickaxe, there's a lot of comatite ores, and you can actually mine them early. And osmium in this pack... oh, wait, it does. I was looking at it earlier, and it wasn't showing anything being craftable. I think it might have been a bug or something. So, yeah, I think we're going to go ahead... Oh, there's no osmium tools. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at... There's one thing I want to look at here. Tinker's Constructs. Okay, grout is a little bit altered, but not terrible. But we are... Okay, we're going to have to get into the advanced crafting table. I want to get that anyways so that we can get bonsai trees. So that's not a problem. So let's go ahead. I think if we follow this quest line around, there's basic metals. But I haven't found any copper ore yet. I think I was mining too deep anyways for it. So we're going to go ahead and make the clay blocks that we need, just to get that out of the way. I will say that next episode, I'm probably going to work on setting up something. Wait, how do I get a clay block? Let's see. Okay, it's... Alright. A little bit more expensive in this pack. There we go. And quest complete, and we get 2 sawdust, a coleslaw burger, and a copper coin. Okay, we'll take it. Clay plates, we'll get into those later. We can actually make armor with it, though. And then there's the sandy coal compound. Let's take a look at the clay plates. Well, actually, I know how to craft those. They're just like that. And let me go ahead and get a bunch more of these. And we'll go ahead and get these smelting up. That'll be enough to make a full armor set, which I think that should be good. Let me go ahead and grab those. And we'll just split this up a little bit so it'll smelt up a little bit quicker. The sandy coal compound. Block of coal, 2 sawdust, and a bunch of sand. Okay. Well, we can go ahead and craft this just to get the quest out of the way. We can reverse that, but... Alright, so there's that. And quest complete. And I'm going to take a block of coal. Wait, how can I get sawdust in this pack without... Okay, I can get it with the mortar. We'll be getting into that before too long. So I'm going to take the block of coal. That's a little bit more valuable to us. Okay, and then we can't progress any further on that line at the moment. So, let me just put that away. And let me put this away and this away. Okay, there's our clay plates. So that quest is done. And then we get 8. Oh, we get 8. I'm going to need them anyways. So there's 8 more of those and another copper coin. We're up to 7 of those. That's great. And then these clay plates, we're going to use this to go ahead and make some armor. Just some clay armor, so at least we've got something to wear. And then we'll get our boots. And there we go. That's a full set. And that's going to complete 4 quests. We get a stone chisel and a copper coin. Then we get 16 oak wood and a copper coin. And then we get 64 water stone and a copper coin. And then we get an uncommon loot bag and a copper coin. Awesome. Alright, let's throw that stuff on. And fingers crossed we get something cool. There we go. Okay. We get 3 oak saplings, an empty map, 3 beryllium, 2 antimony, and 2 alumite plates. Okay. I think the alumite plates will actually probably be useful a little bit later on. So, and we're up to 11 of those now. That's great. Okay, so next up, let's see, the prepared flesh. I don't have enough rotten flesh for that. Apple trees. We're not going to be able to get that yet. There's the clay shears, which we could work on getting a bed, which wouldn't be bad. Or if I want to dig around and see if I can find... I think I need like quite a bit of copper for this quest, right? 10 ore. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to break this open. I don't recall noticing any copper ore, but... Aha! I saw a common loot bag. Okay. Oh, there's copper. Haha! Okay, I need to go get some more torches, though, because I don't have any. Oh, and there's iron ore. Okay, so what all did we get from our loot bags, then? We got ender arrows, some stone bricks, alumite plates, and cobalt. And then we got bat wings, light gray runes, mixed metal ingot, iron ingots, and more alumite plates. Okay, I'll definitely take that. We actually got enough rotten flesh to make prepared flesh now. So that's going to complete a quest. There we go. We get another prepared flesh and a copper coin. And then we can use that to make leather. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get that smelting so we can complete that quest. And I'm going to head down. I've got some torches now, so... Let's see if we can go get ourselves some copper. Trying to light everything up so there's less mobs spawning down here, because it's like crazy dangerous. There's some more copper too, so that's good. And there's a pretty good chance we've actually probably finished or just about to finish the zombie kill quest. There we go. Yay, copper. Okay, but I still didn't get enough copper to finish the quest. I've only got seven copper ores, so there's some up there. Okay, but we've got enough copper now, so we can finish out that quest. And there was actually right over here. There was some iron. I'm going to grab that. The nice thing is all this iron ore, it doesn't stay like different iron ores. Like it all just becomes like standard iron ore. And the same is true for like copper and all that stuff too. So that's... And I'm just going to use up the rest of these torches to, like, light up random things. There's another troll. Man, there's trolls all down here. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, but we're steadily getting this place a bit safer. And hopefully no more deaths. I hate dying in the first episode. Like, that's always, like, the worst feeling, is dying in the first episode. So, okay, so we got 2 leather. And that's going to complete a quest. And then I'm going to get, and we'll get these furnaces going. And then I might as well go ahead and get like 8 iron going as well. Because we're going to need it. Okay, so what did we get for the leather? We got a leather, a curry rice, and a copper coin. And that finishes up that whole little line there. Okay, and then we should have our 10 copper. There we go. And we get 2 additional copper and a copper coin. And then next up we have the Sifter. Sieving is a simple technique for separating particles of different sizes. For example, you can use sifters to separate flint from gravel. The Artisan Chisel. Convert underground biome stone types to vanilla stone. It's actually kind of useful. The Mortar and Pestle. Which we can use to make like our sawdust and stuff. There's also the handsaw. I would like to get the handsaw. So we'll probably be making the, I'm assuming, copper one. That's, okay, just sticks and copper. Okay, let me grab that. And let me also set up another crafting table on this side, because whenever I craft stuff, it tends to go into the chest. Like if there's other oak wood there. Okay, so let's get our copper handsaw. There we go. And we get 2 oak wood and a copper coin. And then there's the copper upgrade. We're supposed to make copper pick, shovel, and sword. And we get to choose between an axe with unbreaking, transport, or 5 copper coins. Okay, so the handsaw, we can use this now to get 4 wood planks at a time. And then also 4 sticks at a time, which is great. And then let's go ahead and get ourselves our, let's see, what all did I need again? Sword, shovel, and pick. So there's that. There's that. There's that. And quest complete. Copper upgrade. I'm going to take the 5 copper coins. I like sticking with the coins because the rest of that stuff is, you know, it's not going to matter before too long. So, okay, and we got the All About That Silicon Part 3 quest. But what I want is the Artisan's Copper Hammer. That's what I'd really like to get, which is copper sticks and string. So let's go ahead and get that. I know it's about wrapping up point. We're going to be wrapping up. There we go. Artisan's Copper Hammer. And we get 2 hot wings and a copper coin. And then basic plates number 1. We need to get 4 copper plates. And I'm actually out of copper. There we go. Okay, we're going to need 2 copper per. Which actually, for what I need, we'll go ahead and get 2 copper plates. And what I want to make is the Advanced Crafting Table Tier 2, which requires 2 copper plates and an iron plate. And I'm pretty sure that we can use that same hammer, I'm assuming, to make, yep, iron plate. Awesome. Okay, we're going to go a little bit off the beaten track here, which is fine. Let's go ahead and get that. There's our crafting tables, and then there's our advanced crafting table, tier 2. Quest complete, more efficiency. Oh, this quest here. We're supposed to get a bunch of wood. We get to choose between jungle saplings, dark oak saplings, spruce, or birch. I'm going to take dark oak. I like dark oak, and we're going to be using that here soon. We need to get 12 sticks. We'll get into that in just a minute. Where is the advanced? It's over there. Okay. Well, we're coming up on that. We'll finish that up next episode and actually get the credit for it. But let's go ahead and toss that down. And what I want to make, just really, really quick before we end out the episode, is I want to make a bonsai pot. We're going to need some clay plates, which I should have already had these smelting, and I didn't. My mistake. I didn't think we were actually going to get to this episode, but first episode, we'll have lots of wood coming in. And I'm going to eventually make more of these and eventually upgrade them to hopping bonsai pots, but these are a little bit more expensive in this pack, as you can tell. But as you can see, the advanced crafting table, like if we take a look, this thing is used in 268 recipes. And then also it's used in that and, you know, used to make that. But 268 recipes, you can see a lot of things are crafted through this. It's going to be very, very important for us as time goes on. So I'm going to go ahead and get this. Oops, that. No, not that. Can I can't repair them. Okay. There we go. I'm going to get some more sticks. And there's our more efficiency 2. We can either get frame fences, copper ingots, lemon jelly sandwiches, or a rare loot bag. I'm going to take the rare loot bag because there could be something pretty cool in there. So, obsidian and gold. That's actually kind of nice. We got the ice bucket challenge advancement. And we have enough clay plates. I'm just going to wait until that one gets finished. Let's go ahead and craft ourselves our bonsai pot. Dun-dun-dun. And we'll just set this first one up like right there. Okay. And we'll take our newly obtained dark oak saplings. Oh, whoops. I need dirt. And then place that in there. And it's going to start growing. Look at that. You can see our little tree growing. It's not as fast as in some packs. You know, in Sifter it was like pretty quick. But it's not terribly slow either. Especially to have free. In this pack, let's see. What all do we get from the bonsai pots? We're going to get wood, 50% chance. We're going to get sticks, leaves, and saplings. And in this pack, saplings, if you notice when we were cutting down those oak trees, we didn't just get saplings. That's because in this pack you get acorns and then you craft them with dirt to get saplings. So it's a whole lot easier to just go straight for your bonsai pots. And let me take a look here. Just kind of a passive. I mean, we don't have it automated. We can't automate it at the moment. But it just kind of gives us a nice little freebie kind of passive. Wow, these are cheap. These are cheap. we're going to start getting into the farming aspect of things next episode. And we're going to probably just go ahead and start mystical agriculture next episode as well. You know, in Enigmatic, I tried to hold off on it. But in this pack, I think it'll be kind of useful to just go ahead and get into it. But I will say we're going to start moving above ground next episode. I'm going to use some of the stone that I've gathered to kind of lay out just outline of a starter building that's actually going to eventually become a permanent building. But I'm going to lay something out so we can actually exist above ground and not be in our hobbit hole forever. And we'll start doing a little bit of farming above ground next episode and stuff as well. So, okay, and we got an advancement here. Grow a bonsai tree. Use it for decoration or as an early tree farm. And then what we can do is we can take our copper axe and just right-click. And we might have got a stick out of that. Not sure. But anyways, it's going to start growing again. So, and we can set up additional ones of these. I mean, they're not super expensive. I'm actually going to go ahead and just get more of these running because I would like to have other types of trees as well as more going, especially until we get hopping bonsai trees, which I think the hopping bonsais require the standard bonsai. No, they don't actually, but that's fine. If we make a bunch of, all it is clay, so it's no biggie to make extras of those. But it's going to give us some nice passive wood generation. Just kind of growing in here. So, anyways, I am going to end out this episode here because I know it's about wrapping up point, but we got 25 copper coins. We may actually start using some of those next episode. We'll see. The oak saplings, let me see something here. We can get apples. And then we can make apple trees. I wonder if we can do apple trees. Apple saplings. Can we do the Pam's? Yes, we can do the Pam's Harvestcraft stuff within bonsai trees in this pack. Oh my gosh, that's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. So we will get into that. So I can promise we will be doing that. But let me grab... We're going to do an oak sapling in this one. Aha! But I figured we'd go ahead and get this stuff up and going here, you know, pretty quick. So, but anyways, next episode, like I said, we're going to be trying to move above ground and maybe doing some... getting into some farming stuff and kind of starting something like a proper sort of base, which would be nice. But, yeah, see, there we go. There's a piece of dark oak wood. Yay. Not super fast, but it's, now that I'm getting 4 wood, or 4 planks and 4 sticks, it's not so bad. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button. And go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. Stay up to date with when new videos come out. And once again, this has been Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles mod pack. It is found on the Twitch launcher, the Curse launcher. So, just a heads up. But anyways, I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, as always, do take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys then.